What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy JNark, and today we are rebuilding the New York Giants on Madden 23. They're the first team we're going with. I feel like they're the most, they've been in a rebuild for 4 years, and yeah, Daniel Jones is 70. He's 3 years on. Players tag. Tyrod Taylor's a mentor. Davis Webb is his Davis Webb. You got Saquon. None of these guys have player tags though, so. This is, I'm showing you guys the depth chart. Receiver core is pretty much whatever. I like Wan'Dale Robertson, Darius Slayton, Kadarius Toney, Kenny Galladay. A lot of these guys I feel like we're gonna trade. We gotta make some moves for. Andrew Thomas is our left tackle. Left guard is just whatever. I'm gonna start Ezeudu over Lemieux. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Mark Lewinsky doesn't seem too bad in right tackle. We have Evan Neal, even though in real life he actually is struggling to actually perform well. But defensive line doesn't look too bad at all. We don't have any D tackles, unfortunately. I don't know why we don't have any, but we have Azeez Ojulari at left outside linebacker. Inside linebacker, not really liking. We just have Blake Martinez. Right outside we have Kayvon Thibodeau, player tag, day one starter, of course. Our corners aren't even that good either. Safeties are good though, I know that. So, Andrew Adams is back to the Giants as well. He used to play for them before, so it's interesting that he's back now. So, what we're going to do for right now, we're not going to really change too much. We're just going to, get, some backups. Imagine OBJ came back to New York. That's just not happening. But what we could do is go for a corner, because we only have, what's his name? Adoree Jackson, so I feel like it'd be fair. I feel like the Giants would go for someone like Kevin King. You know, give him a deal, give him a prove-it deal, and sign him to the team. I think that's pretty fair. And so since we signed him there, and then we'll also probably sign a veteran D tackle, just so we're not too taking much of an L. Linval Joseph was like, I like to play. I want to be on a team that's on the come up with something, so we could keep him there. But with our receivers, I feel like we could trade someone away, not because Kenny Galladay wasn't catching anything and that he's performing not too well, but Kenny Galladay would be a penalty if we trade him, so we have him for another season, unfortunately. Darius Slayton though is a good trade piece, can't lie. If we look at receivers, so we got Sterling Shepard, who I'm going to keep, Kenny Galladay, Kadarius Toney. We could move on from Darius Slayton because he's the odd man out, see what we could get out of that. And I feel like with the whole depending on how he performs, depending on how Daniel Jones performs, but we're gonna see if we can move Darius Slayton on for if a team is interested. Bengals are interested, they don't need him though. Buccaneers are interested, they don't need him. You have Julio. Chargers, you don't need him. Chiefs, you don't need him. Colts, you don't need him. You know who needs him? The Packers. Then the Packers are still yellow for him, so that's just great. Well, let's see what they got going on here. See if we can maybe change something. They got inside linebackers. I know they do. They got Quay Walker and Chris Barnes. I think I'll trade for Chris Barnes. I think that'd be a solid trade. And see if we can get a pick out of that. Because Chris Barnes could develop really nicely for us. Let's see if we could take Chris Barnes in a 4 for Darius Slayton. Done deal. Awesome. That's our first trade. Darius Slayton for Chris Barnes and a 4th rounder. So we did that. Now I want to see if Blake Martinez can be someone we can move on from as well. So Blake Martinez, we would take a little bit of a penalty if we try to move on from him. But yeah, I think we should take the penalty for trading him. Because yeah, why not? Why not? And we need a tight end. So honestly, we could trade him for a tight end, take a penalty. So Bears are interested because Roquan Smith's now right outside linebacker, I guess. But we're going to look for a tight end, see if we could get someone that could be an immediate starter for us, honestly. David Njoku, nah. Buccaneers don't really have anyone. Max Williams, I think, is probably still injured. Any team that has 2 tight ends, then that could work, Dolphins, nothing. Kyle Pitts, Anthony Ferkser, nah. Tyler Kroft, George, nope. A lot of these guys are around the same overall. Lions, Packers. Tommy Tremble would be nice. Jonnu Smith. I'd trade Blake Martinez for Jonnu Smith. But first and foremost, yeah, honestly, if they don't have a middle linebacker, we'll trade for Jonnu Smith. They have Juwan Bentley, but they probably won't even make the team. Blake Martinez probably wouldn't make the team. But, hey, the Patriots got tight ends, so we'll trade for Jonnu Smith, see if that works. We don't feel like this offer brings much to the table. Okay, that's fair, you know. That's fair. Can't really be mad at that. Taysom Hill, nah. I want to leave Taysom Hill over there. He deserves to be there. Noah Fant, nah. I'm not going to trade for him. Will Dissly wouldn't be bad, though, so we might have to look back at that. We're just going to keep looking, see if there's any other tight ends maybe that could... Yeah, so we're going to go with... Oh, no, not Jay Sternberger. We're going to go with Will Dissly. Send them Blake Martinez. And that trade goes through. So now we got a new starting tight end. We got Chris Barnes as our starting inside linebacker. And apparently we have to cut one player. And that person will be David Sills. Casey. We have 6 active tight ends. I know he's the long snapper, but I'm going to cut him. So we cut him. So now let's advance the week so we could see how we do in the preseason, see if there's any moves we'll have to make. Improve rookie. We took Andrew Thomas first. I think look at Brian Dabble. He actually looks like himself. He needs to work on his pass blocking. He's good at run blocking. It's his pass blocking for sure. Pass block, finesse, so we can be able to get to that level. I think Mark Lewinsky, he has received +3 pass block finesse. Nice. So now he'll be better at that right side, which is pretty good. We can upgrade our players. We actually lost 38-17. We can take a look at how we did in that game. I wonder if there's a quick access. No, there's not. So we're going to have to go with Brett Ripien through 4 TDs. Okay. He went 6. So in this game, Daniel Jones, 5 for 11, 44 yards. Nothing crazy. Tyrod Taylor threw a touchdown, though. Matt Breida. Okay. Receivers, Wan'Dale Robinson. Okay. Defense, and Robinson. Okay, so nothing to really much expect with that. It's just about who we're going to... I just want to make sure we cut the right people when it's that time. So we're facing the Bengals. Did we end up signing a corner? Oh, yeah, we signed Kevin King. We ended up beating the Bengals 31-21. Nice. So, and this will be our last preseason game, too. So we got to make sure that we have... everything how we want it to be. So wide receiver mentorship, a wide receiver, yes, Sterling Shepard. I'd rather it be him than Kenny Galladay. Getting open. Let's work on them getting literally open. Like for Daniel Jones, medium routes. Like that should be perfect. Absolutely, beating the press won't be a problem. Oh, Kadarius Toney. Oh, Kadarius Toney's upgraded nicely. Definitely like a future starter for sure. And then we got to look at how our right tackle is. It's always fun seeing Ricky play the first few games, picking up things quick. I agree. All right, so our right guard's going to work with Andrew Thomas. So that's perfect. Training camp standout. I haven't seen this before, so let's see what's going on here. Coach Chris Barnes has had a strong camp and continued to build on that this preseason. All right, bet. I'm glad I picked him up. I'm very glad I picked him up. He has received +5 play recognition. Holy moly. +5 play recognition. Nah, that's crazy. Well, what is his overall now? He's now a 75. Holy crap. I feel like he might have a beastly season. He might like go crazy. But last preseason game before, we have to cut people. And we finish off with a win against the Jets. So we went 2-1 in preseason. Not bad at all. So we got 22 players we're going to have to cut. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought something happened. So we don't need 3 left guards. Gavin Heaslop, we're going to send you to practice squad. Chris Mayrick. Carter Coughlin, I actually like him a lot, but he's a bench middle linebacker. So move him to practice squad. Third right outside linebacker, Nico Lalos. Cam Brown, I'm definitely moving to practice squad. Max Garcia got stupid old, so Yusuf Corkers, 23, move him to the practice squad. Alex Batchman. Is there any guys we could just cut? Like, 4th middle linebacker, Austin Khalithro. Khalil Dorsey's 24, move him to the practice squad. Austin Prohl, yeah, we don't need you. Sorry. Keelan Doss, we don't need you. Antonio Williams, I like him a lot. He's our third running back. We'll keep him. O'Shane Exime is fine. Same thing with Tate Crowder. Colin Johnson. Jordan Akins is fine. He's tight end number 2. Running back 6. Okay, so apparently we got to move on from all these guys. So I guess we don't need 4 middle linebackers. David Sills, I guess you could go to. Michael Jacquet. He's about 25. Okay, so he's a 65 overall. He's not going to really do too much for us. Antonio Williams I like, so we're going to move Alex Batchman to the practice squad. Nico Lelos, practice squad. Ellerson Smith is a bench outside linebacker. He's gone. Chris Mayrick, he's a bench tight end, so he's gone. Rodarius Williams. Now, that's a very interesting name. I'm going to have to let you go, though. Nick Williams is the backup right end. We're going to keep him. Colin Johnson, we'll move him to practice squad. Someone's probably going to stain him, though. Nick Williams is staying there. Second strong safety, Andrew Adams. So I guess we got to still move on from guys. So our second right guard, we'll move Ben Bradis in the practice squad. Damian Beavers, we'll move him to the practice squad. Jihad Ward is a bench right end, so he's gone. Dane Belton is the third strong safety. We'll move him to practice squad. Perfect. So now we made all of our moves. Awesome. Let's upgrade our players now. I forgot we have Will Disley, so, you know, we should be looking pretty good. Your veteran has an update. Again, we have a 77 offense and a 77 defense now. So that's looking pretty good. I've continued to work. He's coming along nicely for a rookie. Andrew Thomas is the rookie? I thought it was Evan Neal. Maybe that's like a little thing they messed up on. But before we sim to the end of the season, I'm going to show you guys what the squad looks like. Left guard, as you do, Andrew Thomas, Mark Lewinsky, Evan Neal, and John Feliciano. Tight end, got Will Disley. Receivers, Kenny Galladay, Sterling Shepard, Kadarius Toney, Wendell Robinson. Daniel Jones throwing the rock. And then defense, I like our defense a lot. Chris Barnes, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Azeez Ojulari. D-line is pretty solid too. Corners aren't too bad. We have Darnay Holmes too, who I forgot about. Defense is a 3-4 under. Let's see if we can change that. If we change from a 3-4 under to a base 3-4. Okay, so it's basically the same thing. But offense, let's see if there's anything higher percentage. A spread. Spread and West Coast zone run. Let's see what if its scheme fits for anybody. So offense, scheme fits for a lot of the guys. Okay, it does a really solid job. So, and Saquon's our premier back, so that should help us out. So without further ado, ladies and gents, let's into the playoffs. So we went 4-13. Poverty franchise. We just got beat 42-7 by the Eagles. Everyone else went positive in our division except us. So, cool. We gave Daniel Jones his last effort. So, hey, now we got to move on. I'll show you guys the playoff bracket real quick. Packers and Colts both have first-round byes. And the Cowboys and the Washington football team made the playoffs, but not the Eagles, though, unfortunately. And then in the AFC, they had the Titans make it. And then the only new teams are Steelers and Colts. Not even. All those teams there made the playoffs except the Colts. So, wow. But over here, honestly, almost the same thing except the Panthers. It was probably like the Saints, or not even the Saints. Like the Niners, Rams. So, very interesting. Let's look at the stats, how everything went. Rashawn Gary had 20 sacks. That's insane. That is insane. But stats, so our offense was 22nd. Actually, not that bad. And our defense was 31st. So our defense was what took the hit. 35 touchdowns, 17 picks for Daniel Jones. He got sacked 48 times. That's actually not a bad year for Daniel Jones. Like, actually. Running back, Saquon. Okay. Receivers, Sterling Shepard and Kenny Galladay both had 1,000 yards. And Kadarius Toney. Okay, so receivers was good. Our offense wasn't bad. It was the defense. Chris Barnes led the team in tackles, had 1.5 sacks and a pick. 5.5 sacks from Leonard Williams, 4 from Kayvon Thibodeau, 3 from Azeez Ojulari. So they let us down big time. Okay, so. And Kevin King did not get a single interception. So it's really our defense that needs to get revamped. Daniel Jones actually performed well. Like, and we have an 80 offense, 80 defense. So Daniel Jones actually played well. I'm surprised to even be saying that, but he went down still in overall, I guess. He still went down in overall. Evan Neal is now a superstar at that right tackle position. So defense, Chris Barnes is only at a 74. Kayvon Thibodeau. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, so we have some moves we're gonna have to make for sure. We're gonna see if we could choose people. We could choose that draft class that has like those you know, those actual incoming freshmen. All right, so we imported the upcoming draft class, and this is what it's looking like for the players. Quarterbacks, we have Bryce Young and CJ Stroud as potential players coming into the league, and everyone else is just not even that solid. I mean, I guess they don't have everyone's information, but it's not too bad though with the draft class. Definitely not too bad, and I want to see if they have the guys that like Will Anderson. He'll be good. A lot of these guys, I don't really know too much about them, but I guess they'll be really solid once they come in, right? So quarterback is definitely a position of need, but for right now, we got all that going. I think we'll fire our defensive coordinator. Yeah, we're gonna fire our defensive coordinator because he didn't really do too much for us. For a team like that, we should have definitely did better. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that should have been a way better ending to our season than that. But we're gonna sign Cameron Kelly. We're gonna pick him up, view his talent tree, add in the stuff to help our guys perform better, like especially like our outside linebackers. You know, there's no way that our draft picks did nothing. You know, boost strength rating. So boom, you guys are stronger, good. This is for cornerback size. Yeah, so this will be for cornerbacks right here, which we're working on. I guess it's okay, even though our safeties do need help too. So, but Daniel Jones, 35 touchdowns, 17 picks. That's really not bad. Like, that's kind of like, man, like, what do I do with that information now? You know, because the fact that like he did more than I thought he would, just like kind of like changes things up for me now. Because my whole thing was like, okay, if he doesn't perform well, then we'll just get like a new QB and see if like that dude just changes things up. But he actually played really good. So, but he got sacked 48 times. So offensive line definitely needs an upgrade, without a doubt. So let's sim through the playoffs. Super Bowl is Colts Buccaneers. Why am I not surprised? View yearly awards. So Tom Brady with MVP. Okay. What's new, I guess. And the Buccaneers won 35-17. So Tom Brady has bested Matt Ryan again. Cooper Kupp won Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year went to Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Jameson Williams. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Aiden Hutchinson. Wow. So, hey, that's pretty awesome. 8 rings for what's his name? Tom Brady. Nice. Get to upgrade all of our guys. So now it's the big off season, the big time where we get to put in some real work here. Let's re-sign some players, or let's see who needs to get re-signed. We're only gonna re-sign people that actually like performed. I really hope it's not Daniel Jones's season for it. What's his name? Chris Barnes. Yes, Chris Barnes definitely. He's a scheme fit. We want to give him, so it shows us everything on the right. Like his impact, warm weather state, doesn't like that. Interest in your team, he has good interest. And then we give him about $3 million, and then a bonus of like $2 million. And then his impact is great. His historic championships is why he likes this, but he'd rather be in a warm state. But hopefully he'd be okay. Let's see if we make this offer. I'm happy to sign and continue playing. Awesome. We get our starting middle linebacker back. Saquon Barkley. No income tax in New Jersey. Low player friendly. The player will like this offer versus the player may accept less. How much is this? Very player friendly. This is overpaying for player, not a chance. Team friendly, medium risk, player friendly, low risk. Okay, so we'll go with a low risk offer. All right, so we gave him a low risk, so that's pretty cool that we could like move that around. Sterling Shepard, you're gonna have to go because you're already in 82. His re-sign interest is very low. Very, very. These guys' re-sign interests are so low. Daniel Jones. You see, I knew this would happen. I'm not going to overpay for him. I'm not, you know. I just don't think that's smart. Linville Joseph, Davis Webb. We still have Tyrod Taylor, I believe, maybe. Antonio Williams. He wants 11 mil over all those years. Nick Gates. Nah. A lot of these guys we're going to have to just let go, honestly. Jordan Akins. He has a good re-sign interest. I mean, his cap. Team friendly. What did he say? Thanks, but oh no, I'd have to franchise tag him. O'Shane Examines. He's kind of interested. We'll give him like a neutral offer. He would like to play for a new team next year. All right, that's cool. Andrew Adams was a backup, so we're not really worried about him. Jamie Gillen. We used him a lot, so he's just not interested in signing. So these player interest levels are really like interesting to look at because these guys are really like, yeah, nah, not a chance. We got Richie James Jr. Nah, I'm gonna let him go simply because like I want to really use Wan'Dale Robinson and Kadarius Toney a lot. So, and Julian Love's 25. He's a 77 overall. You know, let's negotiate with him. Very player friendly. We give him a deal like this. This offer is perfect. That's cool. We don't even have to do custom offers anymore. I didn't even know it was like that now. So I'm actually pretty cool with how they make these things now. So we advance week. Now we get to see what free agents are available. Quarterbacks. Oh wow. Apparently we need a center. So a center. Wow, this is crazy. Derwin James is free agent. Terry McLaurin. A lot of these guys don't really have interest. Calvin Ridley's a free agent. Okay, that's an interesting free agent right there. We got a lot of safeties here that aren't really too interested in us. So, but I see that Garrett Bradbury, Eric McCovert, and Eric McCoy is sitting here. Very player friendly, very high accepted chance, overpaying for a player, low risk, no players have tag, no income tax, warm weather state. All right, so he's not gonna want to join, but well, we gave him that deal, you know, we gave him that. So now we go for that center. Right guard, I'm pretty sure we just have Mark Lewinsky still. Right tackle, Elton Jenkins is a free agent. They have him playing right tackle now. Wow. Elton Jenkins would be a steal, though, to kind of have. Because he could play center. He could play right guard. He could play literally all over the offensive line. So, I'm going to give him a deal because we can move him around, honestly. Left end, Dwan Smoot. D-tackle, though, is a big... Deron Payne. Deron Payne's a free agent. Same with David Onyemata. He's 30 years old, but Deron Payne's 26. He's a scheme fit. I like these. These are so much quicker to do. Like, when it comes to paying for these players, so much quicker. We'll do player friendly with Deron Payne. Awesome. Right end, Marcus Davenport, superstar. He's kind of just sitting there. Left outside linebacker. Our outside linebackers are good. We're not really too worried there. Corners. I think corners is a big position that we should probably try to work on. We got Jonathan Jones. He's 5'10". Jonathan Jones, Adoree Jackson, and Darnay Holmes should be not a bad crew of corners. So we'll give him a deal as well because we're trying to revamp this team. You know, Derwin James would be lovely to get, but I think the smarter pick here could probably most likely be Ronnie Harrison Jr. because he's very interested in us. So we'll give him a player-friendly deal as well. I like this. Kickers, we need a punter. So that's without a doubt we need a punter. We got Jack Fox. Oh, we can't even make any more offers. Wow, we used them all up. We used them all up for today. Wow, okay. Now let's see if we get any of these guys. Let's see if we get any of them. So what? See college pro day results. Does it not show us who we picked up? I swear, if we ended up getting the right tackle and Eric McCoy, I'm gonna be like annoyed. Oh, we ended up getting both of them. Dang, dude. So we ended up getting Eric McCoy and Elton Jenkins. All right. I mean, that's okay. I didn't expect to get him, but we're gonna move him to left guard. So they're obviously not changing that. Quarterback, we still have Tyrod Taylor. We need a backup running back. We're going to need a backup tight end. We're going to see if we can move on from Kenny Galladay. Defense. D-line, we ended up getting Deron Payne. So D-line got... Okay, so our whole defense just got fixed properly. So we're looking pretty good now. We're actually looking really good. Let me just fix around the depth chart really quick. So now we're going to see the college pro day results. I don't think they had this before in last Madden. So Bryce Young, top 5, top 5, top 5. CJ Stroud, top 5, round 3 of 4 talent. Wow. DeAndre Minor, Will Anderson. Wow. Okay, so let's look at Bryce Young. So let's say we have the first pick in the draft. This dude is disgusting. What? Bryce Young's the second fastest QB, the 5th strongest. Okay. So basically, this dude is insane. All right, let's see what first round. If we have the first round pick, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to go with Bryce Young. Yeah, Bryce Young is gonna have to be the guy. Let's see what picks we have. If we go to the trade center, because I thought about trading someone else as well. Traded someone for a backup center. Our draft picks. Oh, we have the second pick in the draft. We might not be able to get Bryce Young. We might not be able to get him. Who has the first? Who has the first round pick? There's no way. We have to figure out who has it. We have to figure it out. Who has the first? Who has the very first pick in the draft? That very first pick hopefully doesn't belong to a team that is like, no, we're gonna keep it, and it doesn't matter what you do. Like, I feel like it would be like the Jets. So Falcons, okay. I hope it's not the Jets. Okay, it's not the Jets. It's not the Lions. It's not the Packers. Not the Panthers. Who has the first pick? Because I swear, it better be a team that like doesn't even get like the Texans. They don't need a QB, but they still. Davis Mills isn't bad, but I know they're still gonna want him. So we're gonna have to give that up. We're gonna have to give those 2 and our 4 up just to make sure we get that first round pick. Done deal. All right, perfect. Perfect. We have the number 1 pick. Awesome. So now that we have that, maybe we could trade that left guard now. Like we were just trying to see if we could trade him away for like some depth. Any team that's interested, because he's a trade target and he's young. No teams. Oh, Rams are interested. Oh, they're just green. Imagine we traded for one of these top guys. That'd be insane. But I'm not going to try to worry about that right now. What we're going to try to do is go for a running back. Cam Akers would be a great backup. But honestly, let's just trade him away for a pick. If we trade away the left guard for the 3rd rounder, we don't feel like this offer. 2/3. Because our picks right now, we have a 1st, 3rd, and 4th. All right, so we're going to trade away our 4th and Shane Lemieux for the 3rd rounder. Perfect. So we got a 3rd rounder for him. Not bad, I'd say. So now we got to pick up some 5th-year options. Andrew Thomas. He's looking for a big pay increase. Yeah, honestly, we're going to keep him around. Yeah, let's just pick him up. No doubt. No doubt we pick him up. And I think we have everything we need. Next week is free agency recap. This is the free agency recap. Derwin James did not get signed. Oh, no, he probably did get signed, but where did he go? So these are my signings. Elton Jenkins, Deron Payne, Jonathan Jones, Eric McCoy, Ronnie Harrison, backup left end, Chase Winovich, and a D tackle, TR Terror. So we have depth on the D line. All players that got signed, I guess. Derwin James, Terry McLaurin, all these guys got signed everywhere. Hopefully it's not going to bite us in the butt that they got signed. But now we have the draft. And the draft, we're going to draft Bryce Young. Generational talent. Let's make our selection. Round 1, pick 1. The Giants select Bryce Young, quarterback. Let's see, hidden gem. We got an achievement unlocked, stud finder. Draft a rookie with hidden depth trait. Ooh. But this is Bryce Young. He has 90 excel, 84 agility, 85 change of direction, 85 speed. We already saw his skills when like, look at this. He has A trucking. Like, we literally just drafted a generational talent. This next pick, though, like, I don't really know what we need. Like, because we drafted our QB. Maybe we could draft, like, a running back, perhaps. Or not a running back. Like a middle linebacker, perhaps. But I don't know. I mean, We have our star middle linebacker. We got free safety DeAndre Line. A wide receiver, Andrew Etienne. Doesn't seem too bad. He needs to work on his craft and stuff like that. But we have free safety here. He doesn't look too bad either. We're going to draft him. DeAndre Line. He has hidden dev as well, too. So we have DeAndre Lynn. That's his name. And then now we're going to send to the end of the draft. Draft recap. Bryce Young, 79 overall. DeAndre Lynn, 75. Running back, Christian Noble, 74. Perfect. And we got some other depth players that's going to fit in nicely with the team. So now we have an 81 offense, 83 defense. We're facing the Chiefs, who have a pretty solid team, I'm not going to lie. So it's going to be looking pretty scary. But you know, I think we could, we'll be able to do it. We'll be able to fight hard, you know what I'm saying? But let me show you guys the lineup before we head into everything. So Bryce Young, our QB. We have Saquon Barkley. Receivers, we have Kadarius Toney, Wendell Robinson, and Kenny Galladay. I want to see if we change the offensive scheme, if it fits towards, I feel like a spread will fit towards our quarterback. Yeah, spread offense does not. But Bryce Young is he's a field general scrambler, so it'll work regardless. He's going to be wearing the number 7. Okay. He's taking over with the number 7. Our offensive line is great. We upgraded it all pretty nicely. We have great guys all over. Defense is looking pretty good. Chris Brown's going to lead this crew again. We got a new D tackle, so hopefully we'll get more pressure. And, yeah, the team is looking pretty nice. So, let's see if they could get the job done. We made the playoffs and won the division in the first year. Holy crap. Bryce Young is the truth. He is the answer. First of many, Brian Dabble. Guarantee win. Let's play it cool because, you know, we come from far away, you know what I'm saying? No risk, no reward. Beat the Falcons for a staff points for us. So we're facing the Falcons. Probably Desmond Ridder versus Bryce Young. So, but I'm excited to see what the stats are looking like. But just the QB change, all that. We went from going 4-13 to 9-8. Yeah, 9-8 in the second season with a rookie QB. Xavier McKinney got a new ability. So now let's look at the stats. CJ Stroud was the one that took over with 50 touchdowns, 5K passing yards. All right. You know, Von Miller had 28 sacks. Okay. All right. Damn. Our offense finished 4th, though. Our offense went from 22 to 4th. So, and our defense finished 3rd. We had a top 5 offense and defense. Holy crap. Bryce Young only got sacked 30 times, so change of the offensive line helped out. He had 33 touchdowns, 14 picks, 5K yards. Saquon Barkley, 1,300 yards. Receivers, we had 3 1,000-yard receivers with Wendell Robinson, Kadarius Toney, and Will Dissly, our tight end. And then Kenny Galladay had 938 yards. Defense, though, this is what I'm talking about. Chris Barnes led the team in tackles. Deron Payne had 10 sacks. Leonard Williams had 4.5. Kayvon Thibodeau only had 4.5. Chase Winovich had 4.5. Azeez Ojulari only had 1. So we got to figure something out with these guys because they need to be able to perform more. Interceptions, Chris Barnes had 4. He led the team in picks too, so I'm glad we re-signed him. But CJ Stroud, he went sick. I got to see what team he's on. I got to see this because the fact that he got all those yards, man, it's kind of like, damn, you know? Packers had Tyler Huntley starting, and he had 41 touchdowns, 16 picks. What league is this? What league is this with Tyler Huntley? Christian Watson and KJ. What? What is going on here? What is actually going on? Preston Smith had 15 sacks? Rashawn Gary had 6.5. Okay, what league is this? Well, I don't understand what I'm looking at here. Tyler Huntley. Okay, Matt Corral was the QB for the Panthers. Not Baker and not Sam Darnold. Cole McDonald's back in the league too. Brady's back on the Patriots and started over Mac Jones. Okay. Okay. That is just, what is going on in this franchise? Like, what is that? CJ Stroud got drafted to the Seahawks at 50 touchdowns, 14 picks. All right, that's fair. Kenny Pickett, not too bad for himself either. Sam Darnold got sent to the Texans. Wow. Baker Mayfield got sent to the Vikings. Where's Aaron? Did Aaron Rodgers, like, retire? Don't tell me Aaron Rodgers retired, dude. Like, where is he? Desmond Ridder is the starter for them, too. Aaron Rodgers definitely retired. This man's really retired. Like, how dare you do that to us? And Jordan Love, you know what? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say with this franchise. But here we are facing the Falcons. You know, they're a good team. They got Desmond Ridder, Kyle Pitts. Jesus, Bryce Young is a monster. Holy crap. Future of the franchise. Reveal a rookie's X Factor potential. Yes. What he's a beast. This dude's a beast. He's literally a beast. Motivation / tags. Giants underdog. He doesn't like that. Values financials. Career win percentage. So, yeah, we're going to have to do something with that right there. As we face the Falcons, it's game day. We're home. Let's see if Bryce Young can beat Desmond Ridder. We ended up losing 42-21. The rookie gets upset. The rookie is like, how could this happen? You know, we did all this just for that. Man, all right. I kind of did not expect us to lose that. I'm not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna, like, you know, be on something. Desmond Ridder threw 5 TDs. Holy crap. Bryce Young had more yards, threw 2 touchdowns than a pick though. Rushing, James Robinson. Wow, Saquon Barkley got shut down. Wow. Marvin Jones has 6 catches, 130 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So our defense just got, like, destroyed. But Kadarius Toney, Wendell Robertson, and Will Dissly all did their thing. Same with Kenny Galladay. So I guess that's something, right? Rashaan Evans had 18 tackles. Okay. So he was just everywhere. So not the ending we wanted. But we put the Giants right back on track. So I think that's a W in my book. Let's talk about the playoff game. Yeah, I know you guys are, it's a tough break out there, but we knew that they're a tough team to beat. They're time to get into the offseason and prove our next opportunity. You'll be back. Thank you. I know that. We got Bryce Young at QB. Let's upgrade all of our players. Bryce Young, the monster. Saquon doing his thing. That's really the W right there. Contract got extended. Let's see if we got Rookie of the Year. No, it's probably going to go to C.J. Stroud. It's going to go to C.J. Stroud of the Seahawks, right? Let's see if they even made the playoffs. Because they're in the NFC. They didn't. So maybe we could potentially, you know, get the Rookie of the Year because Seahawks didn't make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So, who knows? But Pro Bowl, though, let's see who made that. Super Bowl is Buccaneers, Bills. Buccaneers again. C.J. Stroud made the Pro Bowl over us. Tyler Huntley and Kyler Murray did. That's crazy. Running backs, none of our guys. Receivers, someone's definitely had to make it. Not a single one of our guys made the Pro Bowl. That's so disrespectful to us. Offensive line, Nelson Jenkins, just about it though. Defense, Deron Payne, okay, thank you. Linebackers, wow. Corners, Kevin King, who we don't have anymore, made it. Xavier McKinney made the Pro Bowl. Yo, they disrespected us, man. They literally disrespected us. How could they do that to us? That's crazy. That is crazy. That is literally crazy. I've never seen something like that. But Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl, we get to see the yearly awards, see who won what. And hopefully, maybe, Bills win the Super Bowl, so Josh Allen finally gets his ring. And Offensive Rookie of the Year went to C.J. Stroud. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Will Anderson. C.J. Stroud won NFL MVP. Okay, that makes sense. He had 5K passing yards. But they didn't make the playoffs, though. Like, they didn't make the playoffs. But, all right, Madden. All right, that's cool. We'll be back. Bryce Young will be back. He's motivated. He's dedicated. Trust.